I'm going to show you how I do the magic stitch. The magic circle. So let's start. So take this yarn, take your hand, and then you see this little finger and the ring finger. Take the yarn and go through the middle, like my hands like this. Go through the middle. Now I'm pulling this yarn too. So now you'll see this index finger and middle finger. What you're going to do is create an X. So I'm going up, then I'm going to go down to create an X, and you have to hold this yarn with the thumb. Hold it. So you'll have an X here. Now take your hook and flip. You will see two loops in this side. So take the hook and put it under the first loop, and make sure not to put it above. Make sure to put the hook part under. Then grab the second loop with the hook and pull it underneath the first loop, like that. Now make a loop with that, like turn it facing you. It might be a bit difficult, but make sure to turn it facing you like this with a loop. I'll show you one more time. Go down and turn it anywhere comfortable, and make sure it has a loop. Now you see this yarn over there, across that yarn. Well, go underneath that yarn. Then you have two loops. Now I'm going to take that yarn and put it through the loop you already have, like that, and tighten it by widening your fingers. And that's how you make a magic circle. I'm going to show you one more time. So go underneath the first loop, grab the second loop and pull it under the first loop, like I'm showing. Now once you have put it under, make sure to turn into a loop, like face it towards you, and make a little loop. You can go up then down to make a loop, so it's more easier. Like go up then down to make it bigger. Now go into that and go under that yarn, under the yarn, and then you'll have two loops in the hook. First go under the yarn and put that yarn through the loop. Put it through. Make sure to try and put it through. Go to the right side too, so it's easier. And now to tighten it, widen your two fingers so it's tighter. And that's how you make a magic circle. Just to make sure that the shorter end of the yarn, you see the shorter end, make sure that it's always on the right side, not the working end, the shorter end of the yarn. The shorter end of the yarn should always be on the right side. See, like this. If it is not on the right side, just turn it or put it on the right side. Whenever you're crocheting, you have to go underneath the yarn tail and the magic circle, both of them, not only one, both of them. It might look like two loops, but just remember it's only. Now I'm going to show you on how to start the first row with the magic circle. We're going to use single crochet. So when you're making the magic circle with single crochet, do 6 single crochets. So firstly, like a normal single crochet, we're going to put the hook under both the yarn and the magic circle. Make sure to put under both of them. And now after that, we're going to yarn over. So go to the left and go to the right to make it easier. Go to the right and pull underneath both of the magic circle and the tail. So just need to pull under, and you have 2 loops on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over again. So go to the left, go to the left, then go to the right to make it easier. When you go like this and not go to the right, it makes it difficult. So what you're going to do is go to the right, so it's easier. If you go here, it will be very difficult. So go to the right, and pull underneath the 2 loops. Pull through 2 loops. And so we have 1 single crochet. If you go to the side, you'll see a V there, which means we did 1 single crochet. So we're going to do 6 single crochets in total. So we're going to do 5 more. So like earlier, go under the 2 loops. You'll have 2 loops on a hook. Yarn over, go to the left, make sure to go to the left, then go to the right to make it easy, and go underneath the first loop, which is the yarn and the tail. Only the first loop, remember. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. Now we're going to yarn over, go to the left, go to the right to make it easy, and go underneath the 2 loops. So you'll see 2 V's when you turn your work. So that means you have made 2 single crochet in the magic circle. So now we're going to do our 3rd single crochet. So like the others, go underneath the yarn and the tail, yarn over, which is go to the left, go to the right, make it easy, and go underneath the first loop, which is the yarn and the tail. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, so yarn over and go through both loops. So I'm gonna go a bit fast. I think we all got the hang of it. So I'm gonna go a bit fast. So yeah. So now I have done all 6 single crochets in the magic circle. Now what we're going to do is, you see all of these V's? All of these V's, you see the first V, not that one, the first V I'm showing. Well, we're going to mark it with a stitch marker. If you don't have stitch marker, you can also use. So now I have completed all of the 7 single crochet, and I have a darning needle and a stitch marker, so I'm going to show you. This is a darning needle and this is stitch marker. So now we can pull the hook a bit so it doesn't entangle, and now we are going to take the stitch marker and place it on the first V. Not the last one, the first one, the very first one. I'm going to show you more clearly. See there, that first V, you have to put it through the 2 parts of the V, like the first and second one, like that, just like that. So first one and second one, like that, and then you need to close the stitch marker like this. Close it like that, and so you have a stitch marker marked on that V. I'm going to show you now with the darning needle. If you don't have a darning needle, then you can also have one which is long and like this thin, like a darning needle, like a normal safety pin or etc. So now we're going to take the darning needle just like the stitch marker, put it through the V. Put it through the V and then like that. So that's how you do it with a darning needle. I'm going to use the stitch marker. If you want to use a darning needle, you can use a darning needle, but I'm using a stitch marker. Now we're going to take our hook and we are going to make the hole smaller by pulling the working end of the yarn. So just make it smaller. Just pull it. There. So and now we are going to pull the small end of the yarn, not the working yarn, small end of the yarn, and pull it very tight, extremely tight, very tight. And when you see the hole has closed, and now there is no hole, but you see it's not a complete circle. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert our hook into there. Make sure to always put a hook, like make it big, the loop, so that it doesn't like unravel. So now I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch. So now I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch. So now you just have to go into the same place. See the stitch marker? We are going to insert a hook into the same place, into the same V. So there, right there. So we're going to put it through, insert it over there. We're marking this place because it will be a very hard, if you didn't put a mark there, to find it. So we're going to put it over there. And if you feel the stitch marker over there, then you have put it in the correct place. So now what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over. So go to the left, take the yarn and go to the right to make it easy, and go through the first loop. I'm going to show you one more time. So now go to the left, go to the right and go through the first loop like that. So now you have 2 loops on the hook. And now we're going to take this loop and we're going to put it through the other one. So like a slip stitch. So we're going to put that through them. So we're going to put the yarn just like that. I'm going to show you one more time. So take that loop and put it through there. So put it through there, go downward so it's easier. Put it through there and then you have completed the first row of a magic circle. Also pull it through because you do not want it to mistake it for a stitch. Pull it tight like that. Now to start the second row of your magic circle, we are going to go through the first loop, the same loop that we did the single slip stitch, and we're going to yarn over and pull through to make a single crochet. So you have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and go through the 2 loops. So you have your first stitch, like the first stitch in round 2. Now we're going to remove the stitch marker and we're going to place it on the second, you see there are 2 loops, right? 2 chains, right? We're going to place it in the second chain. So we're going to place it in the second chain, or you can also use a darning needle to place it. So you should just put it through the loop like that So I'm going to show with the darning needle this time if you don't have stitch marker. So you see the next stitch, I'm going to go underneath it and we're just going to yarn over. Go to the left, go to the right to make it easy and go underneath the stitch. We have 2 loops on a hook. Yarn over again and go through the 2 loops. So just like this, you can go all around the round, just like that. So insert a hook into a stitch, yarn over, go into the stitch, 2 loops in the hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops in the hook. So you can go just like this all around the hook till you reach the the darning needle. So I'm gonna meet you. So I have completed the whole round. Now I'm gonna show you how to finish off the round. So you see the place you put the darning needle or stitch marker. We're gonna put it right over there, inside the hook there. Then we have 2 loops on our hook. Now what we're gonna do is yarn over, go to the left, go to the right, and pull through. And you will have 2 loops on your hook, right? We're going to do a slip stitch. Take that loop and put it through the other loop like that and tighten it. Tighten it as much as you can, like we did in the earlier row, and remove the stitch marker. And if there's any hole, you can pull it. So that's the second row. If you want to go for 3rd and 4th rows, there might be slight difference in the instructions. There might be increases and decreases. Also, if you are following any other pattern like crochet bee and all that require the magic circle, they will have different instructions for the 3rd and 4th row and onwards. So if you are following that, check out their instructions. That's how to do a magic ring. So now I'm going to show you on how to weave in your ends and how to finish off a project. So you have a project right here and you're going to finish it off. To finish it off, you just have to do a chain, which is go to the left side, yarn over, pull through a loop, cut off the yarn. Great. Now take this loop and then just pull it, and then tighten it. So now you have these ends, right? So we're going to thread them inside the project, which means hide them basically. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So first make it into a loop and then thread it through the darning needle like that. Okay, so you see you have the darning needle right. Now you see this, we can make it to the good side, this we can make it into the bad side. So go to the side that you wanna hide these yarns in and then go through a few stitches there. You see there are some stitches over here. See? Yeah. So I went to 3 stitches actually, and now we are going to put through them, pull this. Okay, so I have pulled it, and make sure to pull the loop too. Great. Now I pulled it one way. Now if you just wanted to only this much, you can leave it. Otherwise you can pull it back. That means you can go through for extra protection. So you see that we have threaded through 2 loops, right? Now we're going to skip the first stitch. And then we are going to go to the second stitches. So go through that. So I skipped the first stitch. So just pull it like that and tighten it. Once you have yarned it over, darned it, then you can just cut it and will be no problem. So we're doing this so that when it won't accidentally unravel, and we can do the same for this. And so I'm going to darn this end and I'll make it. So I have crocheted in and darned in this magic circle. So this is how to do crochet for beginners. So thank you for watching. See you in next video.